First, I do want to signal our concern that despite, of course, your comments, your introductory comments today, committing to more work on rail safety, your mandate letter unfortunately does not actually refer to rail safety this time. And a growing number of Canadians are increasingly impacted by unsafe situations on their rail lines, as proven by recent incidents, and we believe that this should be clearly highlighted, as you did in your comments, but also by the Prime Minister and your government. My first question is about justice for the derailment that killed Dylan Parody, Andrew Dockrell, and Daniel Waldenberger Bulmer on February 4th of 2019. Recently, we've come to know, as a result of some in-depth investigative work done by the Fifth Estate, that there's some serious questions about what happened to these three men, these three workers. The rail company has absolved itself. The TSB cannot determine or direct a criminal investigation, but you and your government have a responsibility to get to the bottom of this on behalf of not just the workers that are no longer with us, but for the families who are clearly seeking answers and justice for their loved ones. Will you, as Minister, commit to investigating, including a criminal investigation, into these three deaths?
So, Ms. Ashton, first of all, it is in my mandate letter. Contrary to what you said at the beginning, it says continue to improve the safety of Canada's transportation sector. So that is in my mandate letter. Secondly, you made the comment that CP has absolved itself. I think that's a rather imprudent comment to make. You know the reality of the situation. When a tragic accident like this happens, there are a series of actions that need to happen with respect to investigations.
I'm wondering about your role. I'm not interested in
so Transport
CP's
Canada's
position.
role is, in this particular case, we are conducting an occupational health and safety evaluation, but the big evaluation is being done by the Transportation Safety Board. They are the body, and as you know, they're independent from Transport Canada, who is called in to investigate whenever a transportation accident or incident occurs, and they are busy doing that. And I can assure you, they're a very professional organization, and they will conclude at the end of this. This is based on the gathering of all the necessary information and speaking to all the required people. They will conclude what the cause was, and they will follow that with recommendations. Those recommendations could come to Transport Canada, they could come to CP, they could come to a number of other organizations.
We do look forward to that, but it is the piece around the need for criminal investigation, and that's something that was...
I can speak on that.
Yeah,
we can't...
A yes or no answer if you're willing to take
Criminal
that on.
investigation is decided by the local police authority. That's how it's done. Transport Canada can't come in and say, we want a criminal investigation.
But you as Minister, given the questions that are lingering and the fact that the TSB is not mandated, what we want to see is real, the answers be given, not just to the families, but also to prevent some tragedy like this ever happening again. And so we will be also looking forward to the TSB's report. But we believe that given the questions being asked, a criminal investigation must be pursued.